excited to be back with my friends. Hey guys, welcome back. Today's video is going to be about my college life experience. Yeah. So I graduated high school in 2017. My plan was to go to college to study intercultural studies. Intercultural studies is a ministry major where I could be like a missionary, something like that. I wanted to be a missionary because I love traveling and I love helping people, especially third world countries. When I was in Haiti, I experienced a lot of people from other countries came to help people, and I realized that it's something that I wanted to do. I graduated high school in 2017. My plan was to go to college to study intercultural studies, which is a ministry major. I wanted to be in ministry, not just ministry, but intercultural studies, because when I lived in Haiti, a lot of missionaries came to Haiti to help the poor people. And that really opened my eyes to when I come to America to get my studies done, to do the same thing, to go back to Haiti and help people. Like honestly, when I came, I was really nervous. I remember a couple days before I moved in, I cried because I didn't know what to expect, and I thought I wouldn't have any friends. I would not be able to make any friends because I'm kind of quiet at times, but I'm also loud. But I remember the first 2 weeks, they were very hard because I didn't know anyone. I only had my roommate, so we always wait for each other to eat. Maybe even go to the bathroom, just kidding. But yeah, so it was always the two of us every day. But it was really lonely. I cried. I wanted to go home. But then I met these awesome people. I have really good friends. So I couldn't wait to come back for my second year. Oh, well, for my first semester, I had to take a bunch of like not crappy classes, but like some like retarded classes. Well, the first semester was very easy because of my lack of English. When I was in 8th grade, that's when I started learning English. So my level of education was very low compared to my classmates. So my freshman year, I had to take some like writing classes just to help me with my writing, and some like reading classes to help me with just writing, reading, like critical thinking and things like that. You know, at that time I felt really dumb because I feel like those are like 7th, 8th grade classes, but you know, that's what I had to do. But the next semester, it got a little bit harder, I guess, with some of my classes, but it wasn't too bad. My first year at college was awesome. I remember when the last day of classes, I couldn't wait to come back for my second year because a lot of people, when I got home, a lot of people, they came up to me and asked, like, were you just partying at college or anything? And I'm like, no, I love I like to have fun. So I try to go out and do things, and especially I'm in a new state, so I go find new things to do. And when it was summertime, I couldn't wait to come back to be with my friends. Well, home, I would say home for me is Haiti, but home away from home is Minnesota. So, which it's about 8 hours away from school. My toughest time at the school was not having my sisters around, because my sisters and I were really close since, well, I'm the oldest one. So we always been together since they were babies. And I remember for my birthday, it was really kind of depressing, because normally I'm home with my family, I get a cake and all that stuff. Then my first year in college, it was just like, I don't know, it didn't feel normal. Like I didn't have my sisters or my family around. But FaceTime had to do the job. That first year, my freshman year, was great because I had a lot of scholarship, because I was a ministry major. But over the summer, I decided to change my major to go for an associate degree. And later on, I am going to cosmetology school. So because I dropped my major, then I lost all my scholarship. So it was very difficult to, the school I'm going to, it's a private school, so it's very expensive. And most people, like, they get pretty good scholarship. And for me to go to a private school for only for 2 years is very expensive. And I don't get a lot of scholarship now because, okay, I feel like I'm repeating myself over. So, yeah, over the summer, I found out that I wasn't gonna come back to this university because of the financial issue. So I prayed about it and asked God to provide, if it was His will, that I will be able to come back, because it's hard when you go to one school for 1 year, then you have to go back. You have to go to a different school where you're gonna have to adapt to that new school, try to make new friends. And I was terrified because I didn't want to do that. I already have a big group of friends. I wanted to come back to this university. So I prayed about it, and I remember I talked to my dad about everything, about the school. But then I decided to apply to a community college to go. But then my dad and I decided to come back to this school for 1 year, and then wait and see for next semester. For one semester, I'm able to come back for one semester, and then we'll see what happens next semester. But I am praying and believing that God will provide for me to finish my associate degree at this university. When I'm done with my associate degree, I want to go to cosmetology school. And when I'm done with that, I want to get a degree in social work. My intercultural studies, why I changed is that I feel like at first it was a good idea, but then I don't think it was something that, like, I felt like 100% that, yeah, this is for sure what you're going to do. Which, when I talked to people about it, they said, like, when you're a freshman, it's gonna change, like, unless if you know for sure that's what you're gonna do. But with intercultural studies, I don't know, when I thought about it, I didn't know how I would use it in a sense. So I love doing hair, and I love doing makeup too. I'm not great at doing makeup, but I'm starting to like doing it. And I've been doing hair since I was like 13, 14, because I have my sisters to practice, and I do my own hair. So, and I also do it for other people, and I get paid for it. So, and people like tell me all the time that I should maybe do this for a living. But I know this is something that I'm good at, that I can do. So I want to go to cosmetology so I can maybe open up my own business one day. But then when I'm done with cosmetology, I want to work in a salon to do hair and makeup, and then take part-time classes at a university for social work. And I want to do social work because I don't know, I'm adopted, and I like to work with people. I know right now I don't know 100% what it is, or like what all the work that they do, but I'm willing to check it out. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you in my next video. Peace.